Today on the net, disappearance of Air France Flight 447, a concerned web asks questions. The takeover of US giant General Motors by the state is largely criticized online. On Google Earth, a map pays homage to the fallen soldiers of Iraq and Afghanistan. The flight from Rio de Janeiro to Paris Charles de Gaulle vanished from radar screens on Monday at 0200 GMT, with 228 on board. The most probable hypothesis, according to Air France, is that the Airbus A330-200 was struck by lightning. As soon as the news was announced, the web went into turmoil. This graph shows how users got hold of information on Twitter. First reaction was incomprehension. This user wonders what became of the flight. This blogger warns against false rumors and states that often several factors cause aircraft accidents. According to him, the lightning hypothesis is the most probable, but he asserts that no flash of lightning has alone been the cause of a crash for over 40 years. On the share sites, several videos of this type of apparently frequent accident have been posted by net users. On this one, a flight by the Japanese airline ANA in 2008 is struck by lightning without any major consequences. The same inoffensive accident filmed here by a net user a few years ago. A flight by the Australian company Qantas is struck as it prepared to land in 2004. Meanwhile, the Wikipedia page is updated by net users on an hourly basis. Created upon announcement of the disappearance of the Air France flight, it states the number of passengers, their nationalities, and declarations by heads of state. Smash up a General Motors car. This is what US protesters are suggesting in a video posted online following the announcement of a General Motors restructuring plan. Former jewel in the crown of the US car industry has filed for bankruptcy. The state will finance its restructuration and would take control of 60% of its capital. A measure judged interventionist and which angers this net user. He feels that the state shouldn't be wasting taxpayers' money on bailing out a company which has proved not to be solid enough to survive. A point of view illustrated in a sarcastic way by this animation, available online.
Legacy, and of course, the billions of bailout dollars happily donated to us by the American taxpayer.
Others, like this parody of an advert, express doubt as to the government's ability to manage a company of this size. Some are already imagining what could be the first car to leave the Government Motors factory. And the de facto nationalization of General Motors is provoking fresh attacks of Barack Obama's policy. This video blogger asserts that the US started down a path to socialism with his arrival in power. Meanwhile, General Motors employees are expressing their concern in these interviews broadcast online. The agreement, signed between the management and the main car industry union to cut salary costs, is foreseeing job cuts as well as a reduction in welfare cover.
It's definitely been hard on me and my family.
Paying homage to soldiers who fell in Iraq and Afghanistan. This was the aim of the Google Earth engineer who decided to create a map of fallen soldiers. He wanted to allow net users to find out more about the 5,700 soldiers who lost their lives on these two fronts by gathering information and documents from hundreds of sources. The web star videos are numerous. The most well-known are now part of net culture. This blogger decided to post background images of these videos on his blog, deleting the protagonists. Net users must guess which celebrity the video stars. A few cart examples: the Star Wars kids' purple background, or the very recent Keyboard Cat's keyboard. After the hunt for Gollum, the film directed by fans of Lords of the Rings, here comes Batman: Ashes to Ashes. This fan movie, adapted from the universe of Batman, is currently creating a buzz online. A short film of 17 minutes, directed by Frenchman Julien Maucrani, Samuel Baudin, requiring 3 years' work.
Elle s'est changée. Elle porte du cuir. Je t'aime.